This video introduces Docker containers. Docker is a platform to develop, run, and ship applications. Docker provides the ability to package and run an application in an isolated environment called a container. Earlier, applications were deployed directly on physical servers. An application may consume more resources and there was no control. This caused performance and other security issues. Dedicating a server for each application was the only solution, at the cost of underutilized resources and higher maintenance costs. Virtualization allowed multiple virtual machines to run on the same physical server, providing better resource allocation and security. Hypervisor is the core component that creates and runs virtual machines. Each virtual machine includes a separate operating system image, which adds overhead in memory and storage footprint. Containers reduce the memory and storage footprint, and they contain everything for an application to run, except operating systems. Since containers share host operating system, they are exceptionally light when compared to virtual machines. A container packages up code and all its dependencies, so the application runs quickly and reliably from one computing environment to another. Docker Engine software is the core component that creates and runs containers. Docker container technology takes advantage of several features of the Linux kernel, including namespaces, control groups, and UnionFS to deliver its functionality. Namespaces partitions kernel resources such that one set of processes sees one set of resources, while another set of processes sees a different set of resources. cgroups, which stands for control groups, is a kernel mechanism for limiting and measuring the total resources used by a group of processes running on a system. UnionFS file systems operate by creating layers, making them very lightweight and fast. Docker Engine uses UnionFS to provide the building blocks for containers. Write down the answers for these questions in course notebook. Differentiate between containers and virtual machines. Differentiate between LXC and libcontainer. What is union mounting? Compare the pros and cons of physical machine deployment, virtual machine deployment and container deployment.